I thought, was January, my 4th year with the Denver Broncos against the Chiefs, the last game of football I'll ever play. So I think that's why I had the emotions tonight. And no better place than to do it here at US Bank Stadium with the skull chant and the horn and the win on Monday Night Football against a team like that. So I feel so connected in this locker room to these guys. And like I said, the love that people showed me, man, like, it brought me to tears after the game. Plus, they were playing Creed, which got my emotions. It got my emotions going. It was a perfect storm, but very happy, man.
Do you guys have to stick with Creed now?
I think we have to. We're 2-0 with them, right? But let's just not talk about it. Let's just keep it low key. You know what I mean? We keep it low key, and then it comes on and gets me emotional. I'm gonna put it on the way home too.
You said it a couple times this week that you already love all these guys. What is it about this locker room?
Well, I mean, I said earlier in the week too. This isn't a 2-4 football team. I mean, for 4 years I've been a part of a team that we didn't have success, and there's something different about this place. It starts with the top down and O'Connell and the way that this team is ran and the locker room and how we block out the noise and how we go to work at practice. And this team knows how to celebrate too, man. Like, there's just so many things that are different about here. And I'm not an old seasoned vet that's been on 10 different teams. This is my second NFL team I've been on, but I just know we're not a 2-4 football team, and we not improved that tonight against one of the better top 5 teams in the NFL, I think.
Dalton, not only did you protect Kurt, and he went 378 yards, you also spread the ball around. So it wasn't, whether it was the running game, you're making holes and seeing Addison and Akers. How does it feel to be able to do that on all assets on offense there?
It feels so good. I mean, in my tenure in the NFL, we were pass blocking our butts off, but I've never pass blocked like that and then just kept looking up and seeing balls completed and touchdowns and throws. And I was just like, I could get used to this, man. This is awesome. Just so many playmakers. And like I said, just being in that huddle, I always remember last week in my whole time in the NFL, I had never come off the bench because I was starting in Denver. Last week was my first time coming off the bench and getting in a game, and I got in the game, and the whole huddle, I'm looking at Kirk. This is my first time blocking for Kirk Cousins and Madison and Akers, and I'm in the huddle with O'Neal and Christian Darrisaw, all these guys, and Madison looks right at me. He's like, "Welcome to the party, bro." And I'm just like, "Oh man, I love this party. Let's go." So it was fun tonight. I loved everything about it. It was the perfect night, Monday Night Football, big win. Now let's go get our second one in the North.
And you see a guy like Addison, absolutely fearless up the middle as well, but just playing a great game.
Like, those guys will just do anything that they're asked to do. Those guys will put their bodies on the line. Him and Akers both. It's just so fun. It's so fun to block for those guys. You know that they're going to put their heads down and make it happen. And as an offensive lineman, you're like, hey, let me do my job, and these guys behind you are going to do theirs.
Dalton, what can you say about Jordan, especially after getting that ball taken away from him earlier on, especially as a rookie, just keeping the mindset to then turn the tables later on?
That dude's a stud, man. I don't know if he's still over here, but I need to go tell him that. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that dude's a rookie. Like, that play before half where he just took that ball and ran it, man, if you guys rewatch the tape, my 320-pound body was sprinting as hard as I could. I wanted to celebrate with him, but he kept running away. I was like, gosh dang it, man. And that's my dog. I think it was like the third quarter. It was 3rd and long. I was spitting and slobbering. I drew all over my face mask, and Jordan comes over and cleans up my whole face mask for me. Oh, that's my guy. So I like him. I appreciate him.
How about defense, too? Cam, of course, 2 picks, and they're having fun, too, right? Whether it's the limbo, whether it's the worm.
Yeah, I mean, we put them in some tough spots in terms of to start the game. I mean, they go out and they get a fumble, we get the ball back, and we capitalize off of it after the first turnover. And then when we needed it, and we needed a pick in the 4th quarter, we got 2, like in crunch time. We got a couple first downs, got them to use their timeouts, 2-minute warning. They got the ball back with 1:10, and then we come up with another interception to close the deal. Defense came up huge. That was a team effort. In all 3 phases, we did a great job, and that's what it takes to win in this league, and we got to appreciate it. And I'm going to enjoy it tonight and a lot tomorrow, and then I probably need to turn over to tomorrow night, Wednesday morning, get ready for the North.
No sacks for Kirk tonight. How much pride do you take as his blocker?
Oh, I take a ton of pride in that, man. That's my first game in purple, right? So I was super excited about it. I told myself, let's come out of this game with no sacks. So that was a huge goal of mine. We accomplished it as an offensive line, and any night you can go home with saying no sacks and beating a team like that and a front 7 like that, it's a good night.
Thanks
God bless, guys. Thank you.